I've had it up to here.
Really?
Other
Why?
people coming up there.
Because I saw your picture and all that, and I kind of like gathered what was happening.
Yeah.
So what's the story? I mean, like, has it been leaking for a while?
It's been leaking for years and years. And we had a gentleman come up and he said it was the valley. So I spent money on the valley. Yeah. And then it rained, and then I said, you've got to come back. And then he said, oh, it's something else then. I said, but you went up there and said it was the valley.
Right.
And so I said, well, give me another quote. So then he gave me another quote to like rip off all the tiles, like in the best.
In that section, Yep.
But that was also with his side, like so it would have been 4-4 sort of thingy. But and I said, oh, forget it. So then I had another gentleman come, and then he replaced the. He said it's your.
Cycling, is it?
He said it was your. He found some tiles that were the
water course is broken. Yes.
And he goes, they're broken. We've got to replace them. And I said, did you find? He goes, yes, it's this, 100%, 100. So he started replacing some, and then it rained a bit, and then he came out again, replaced some more. But he did the job in like an hour, and I thought, surely you can't remove tiles and do it in an hour.
Oh, you can. So what we've got here, Jeff?
Yeah.
I think the clients had this whole roof repaired about 3 or 4 times.
Plastic, yes.
Yeah. And she's just about to give up, but I think we are her last hope.
We are.
She said, so we've got our partner here, Mick, who is our last hope. And the basic problem with this style of roof right, is we've got flat concrete roof tiles.
Yep.
They might look good, but I think this is the flat concrete tiles form over function. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, form over function.
They pull people into purchasing them.
That's right.
They're getting a slate roof look.
That's right.
Instead of getting a leaky roof.
Yeah, that's right. So what happens is that when you have the roof laid flat, they say you got to put sarking underneath.
Why is that, Jack? Why is it
That's because they know it's going to leak, right?
Right. Definitely going to leak.
Yeah. So this particular section of roof is less than 15 degrees. It's around about 14, 15 degrees, right? And so it's going to leak. So they put sarking in there.
Why is that generally leak more with a flat tile?
Because the water runs across the tile and then it goes into the water course.
So it's not just
because
vertical, it's a horizontal.
that's right. There's no defined way for the water to run, right? So it just runs everywhere. So when you have a look at that roof there, you can see it's got a bit of a bow in the middle, right? Yeah. So where the bow is, you can see the water's going to run across, it's going to hit the water course.
So that's not character, that's the default.
It's a default, yeah. It's going to hit the water course and it's going to run down the roof, right?
Yeah.
So you got a lot of water loading on the water course, so water course leaks. Yeah. So that's why they say you need to put sarking in. But this particular tile, this particular borrow tile, what they've done is you can see that there's a nail hole here, right?
Yeah.
And the nail hole goes right through. It's not a hole that's half imprinted. So because it goes right through, that's a fault in design, in manufacture.
Covered by the tile above it, Jack?
No, but then you can see that watermark. So the water seeps in under capillary action and goes in the hole, and it comes out here.
Literally getting pulled up and into the nail hole.
Yeah, it gets pulled up in the nail hole and it comes out this way,
yeah.
And then it leaks, right? So every single tile here leaks because of this bloody nail holes.
It's a potential leak in every hole, in every tile, really.
Well, no, don't say it's very hole, it's very tile.
With the tile, Mag, because every second course,
yeah.
Even all your tiles are going to have the nail holes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but the reason with this, because it's been such flat pitch.
So flat.
Yeah.
That's why it's going back.
Yeah, that's right.
That capillary can pull
there you go.
Yeah, they can pull it up, yeah.
Cool,
right, that one down
there. Yeah. So what we've done here is that there was a leak going into that far corner, and we've had to do put a special.
You can tell here by the multicoloured types of materials.
Yeah,
have many roofers who've had a crack at this.
Yeah. What Mick's done is he's gone in. We put a metal flashing underneath. we've re-sarked that section so that now the water run that leaks onto the sarking has a chance to actually go into the sump.
So the sarking, I think, on this side was actually not even going into the
Yeah,
sump.
it was running into the cavity space, and that's why you have that leak in the
So
cavity.
there's no point in putting sarking on, because sarking is literally your second roof when it comes to tiles. It doesn't end in the gutter, it's ending in your roof.
Yeah, the reason for the sarking is you know it's going to leak, the water's going to go in the gutter, but in this case it doesn't even go into the thing, it goes straight into the cavity. That's why she's
So
got
a
that
fault
big leak
from
in
the
there.
get-go, from the first installation.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. So that's basically the repair. In this section we know it's going to leak, so we have to sark it properly, get the water in there. We've sarked this section so that the water does in fact go into the sump and not into the roof cavity. And this now should be a watertight roof.
And with silicone the nail holes.
With silicone and nail holes mixed going in and done silicone oil and nail holes going in. All right. The other thing we want to talk about is this stuff here.
Oh, this is my favourite.
This is your favourite? Now, the reason they put this in is they say that it's supposed to stop the water from going in under the valley,
And prop up the tile.
Yeah, it'll hold the tile up properly. In the short term, it works quite well because you know it's a barrier, right? But we've seen it. What happens in the long term?
Breaks down.
Yeah, it just goes into rubbish, and then it blocks everything up. It blocks so the tiles sit on it, and then it forces the water to go in and
into the sarking.
yeah, into the sarking, over the valley, into the roof, right? So that stuff, whilst it's good in the short term, it's useless in the long term. So we're going to take all that out and just put it in the bin.
Good riddance.
Good riddance, yeah. So that's another job almost complete.
Job well done by Mick. Eh?
Yeah, right. Yeah, this is what we do. We do repairs every single day with all our guys and all our partner.
And we're generally the
roofers.
fourth roofer to turn up, aren't we, Jack? The last one too, generally?
Yeah. We're normally their last hope.
Yeah.
But we should be their first point of contact.
Exactly. Yeah. You learn the hard way.
Learn how-